people? How are y'all doing on this beautiful evening, January 1st? New decade, new month, new year, new all that good stuff. So I just wanted to come on here and say a few things. Hey sis! Hey my beautiful sis, thank you for tuning in. Hello Garrett, thanks for tuning in. My sis Daydrian. So look, I just wanted to come on here and say a few things. Not because it's the new year, but hello Daryl, tuning in, but just because I needed to get on the live and I needed to say some things to some beautiful people out here today. Hey sis, hey Tasha, thanks for tuning in, love. So I'll just jump right in, y'all. It feels good to be back on here. I don't know if y'all can hear all the madness and the noise in the background, so hopefully no one comes in and and goes crazy on me. Go on. So I love y'all, you know, and I think my post this AM was it said something about in the new year, new decade and all that good stuff. You know, everybody's talking about the new year, but I think it said something along the lines of my focus is helping you be great at whatever it is you want to do, or whatever it is that's led on your heart to do, you know, whether it's to be a leader, whether it's to be in a whole nother different industry, it doesn't matter. But one thing that I know and that I've seen, thank you for tuning in, Thomas, is that growth is real and growth is possible, and it's possible for anybody, because I've seen it firsthand in my own personal life. But one thing I want to say before I dive into that, I see Miss Chantrell Sweetest Hope on here. And everybody, if you are not following her, if you are not her friend, if you are not watching her, you need to friend her and watch her, because that is a boss right there. She is another boss mom, and you need to follow her. She will be doing lives every day. Woo! Calling you out, sis. She will be doing lives every day. So tune in to her, because she has some great knowledge to drop on you, for real, for real. So, but what I want to, when I'm talking about growth, I guess I'll share a little bit, because I have a lot of new friends, so I'll share a little bit about me. Y'all, look, December is normally a tough month for me. January is probably by far my worst month that I have. February is okay. And for the first time in 7 years, this is the 8th year now, I feel like January 1st, I feel totally different than I felt at any point in life. Totally different than I felt at any point in life. January is the month that my son passed, and I've struggled with that for 7 years, y'all. 7 going on 8 years. And for me to wake up and say that, man, I feel totally different this month. It's not because, like, oh, time has passed and it feels any different. It's all because of growth. It's strictly all because of growth. There's no way that I'd be able to get up and be like, oh, Jay, yes, new decade, new year, new all of that good stuff, hype as ever, for no reason, if it wasn't because of the growth that I've gone through from those 7 years, that whole decade that I went through of pushing forward and persevering and seeing things continue to happen in my life. There was a time where I felt like I didn't deserve anything. I didn't deserve to be where I am now. And guess what, y'all? I had a bunch of amazing superstars and people pouring into me constantly that made me open my eyes and realize that I had so much to offer the world and to offer people, and they were accepting of it. They wanted to hear it. They wanted to hear my voice. They wanted to hear what I had to offer. And guys, I didn't even know that all of that was inside of me, because I didn't feel like I could bring it forth, or that I even deserved what I have. This last year, and within a couple of months, I've hit milestones that I didn't even think that I could hit myself or that I even deserve to hit. But it's because of y'all, and I'll say it out loud, on the live. Team Legacy, I'm shouting out to y'all. My mentors, I'm shouting out to y'all. Everyone that has poured into me to give me anything and help me to get where I am right now and to be the woman that I am today right now in this short period of time. Y'all, that's growth. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that's on this live. I appreciate everyone that's on my timeline that constantly keeps me uplifted and encouraged. Because, there's so many people that say to me, I encourage them, but you don't understand. Every little thing every comment, every little thing that you say, the loves, the likes, y'all, that's all something. That's all something. Even to leaders need to hear things. Like we may be, it may seem like we're where we want to be because we're constantly pouring to other people. But when y'all come in and you constantly have something positive to say or we have something to give you that's changing your life, guys, that's huge. That's huge for us. And I never would have thought that I would be standing here, really truly calling myself a leader, like saying that I want to help people get to the next level, that I'm standing here and I want to hold somebody accountable. I'm really doing it this time, y'all. I'm doing it this time. I'm not going to just sit back and be kind with my words. Yes, there's a way. There's a way to speak to people and acknowledge people and help people without being rude. But I'm standing here and I'm letting y'all know today, from this day forth, I'm not holding anything back. If you come to me and you ask me for help, I'm going to always keep it 100 with you because that's me anyway. But now you got to put your feelings aside because there's a lot of people that still have not separated what it means to come from a job mentality to a self-employed mentality, to a business owner boss mentality. And those are three totally different mentalities to have. See, for a long time, I was still stuck in that self-employed mentality. Like, it's me. I'm doing what I do. I'm doing it for me. No. That's completely different from being a business owner, a boss. Somebody really making true business moves, leaving legacies for their little ones, leaving legacies for their families, friends, whoever it is, making true moves. That's a big difference from just saying I'm self-employed and I'm doing it for me. Guys, business owners, man, they on a whole nother level. And that's what I'm doing. I'm here to make a mark and help people actually start a home-based business and be bosses. Not just leaders. I'm talking about bosses. Boss moves. And if I say it all the time, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I have 4 little ones. I've gone through the journey, the fire, everything. And I'm not saying that it's going to stop. It's not. It's always going to occur. You're always going to have challenges. You're always going to have lessons. You're always going to have failures. But the point is, when you have them, learn from them, use them so you can stop riding that merry-go-round and going through what you've been going through over and over and over and over and over again. When you finally learn from something, that's where that growth occurs. And you can be better constantly. Strive to be better every single day. There's room to learn every single day. It's too many times we sit up and we continue to go through the same things, not realizing what we have to do to learn from it so we don't go through it the next time. We choose to just decide to keep going through it over and over and over again. What is that going to do? When are you going to allow the growth to occur? When are you going to truly take what you go through, learn from it, apply it, and then move forward from it? When? Because I know me, man, I had one day, the other day, but this was when I really, truly realized what it means to me and my family, that I was having growth. I had a lady, this is crazy, I had a lady, right? She was driving, wasn't paying attention. She saw me actually about to park. I had my signal on and everything. Turning to park, and she drove up swerved in my parking space, got out, was walking like she was all of that. And then we was on one side of the building. She walked all the way from where I was trying to park. And I needed to go in that door, but she walked all the way to the other door. And guess what happened? Instead of me getting out like the old me, hopping out like, yo, what? I was just saying, you know what? It's a test. I kept telling myself, it's a test. It's a test. It's a test. What was crazy was that I had to leave that spot. Obviously, I didn't get the spot. And this chick was, she was everywhere. Y'all, she was everywhere. I watched her walk from here. I watched her walk to the other door. I'm still driving around looking. I get in the store. I finally get a spot. I get in the store. She's there. I see this girl everywhere. And the test of it was me doing self-talk, telling myself, y'all, it's just a test. It's just a test. Learn from it. Learn from it. Don't go crazy. Don't lose your mind. Don't get sent to jail for no reason. Like, just learn from it. If anything, give her kindness. If anything, give her love. If anything, think the best about people. Don't assume anything. Don't assume that she saw you waiting. Don't assume that she was being nasty and just trying to take the spot. Just say, you know what? Maybe she didn't see me. And I kept telling myself, it's just a test. It's just a test. And you know what? I smiled. How you doing? And I kept it moving. She wasn't rude. She wasn't irate. She wasn't any of that. She was minding her business. To be honest, I don't even think she was paying attention. You know how so many people are on their phone not paying attention? That's life. But if you get razzled and frazzled over every little thing, how do you expect to run a business? How do you expect to run a household? How do you expect to maneuver through life? You can't. Because you let every little thing get to you. You let every little thing be a chip on your shoulder. You let every little thing hold you back and pull you back from where you need to be. Stop. Hinder you from what's making you great and what's put in to make you great. It's always a test on the journey. Y'all, success is never a straight line. But we all want to get there, right? So just be prepared that you're going to have to go left. You're going to have to go to the right. You're going to zigzag a little bit. You're going to dance a little bit. You're going to celebrate. You might cry a little bit. You might have to go to sleep and rest. But success is never a straight line. But you will get there as long as you keep going and you keep pushing to the mark. You will get there. Because like I said, I've seen growth. I've seen growth. This is my first time in 8 years that I've seen a January and said, man, I can do this. This is the first time that January is hitting. I didn't say, man, I know I'm about to be crying all month. Man, let me stock up on wine bottles. Man, pour out the Hennessy. This is the first time that I have woke up and just said, you know what, Lord, I see the growth. I see growth. Because when I tell you, man, and it's not because of the ranks I've hit. It's not because, you know, I'm seeing success in my business. It's not because I have a little baby following or people call me mentor. It's not because of any of that. It's because I've had those amazing people pouring into me that I know that have my back and that are going to constantly keep inspiring me. It's because I actually see and I feel different. It's because my mind is actually right for once. It's because I know and I feel and I see what is to come. It's because for once in my life, I believe and I feel like I'm deserving of actually have greatness inside. Y'all. But it takes that perseverance and that positivity and you deciding, because at the end of the day, everything is a choice. You deciding that this is a journey and no matter what may come your way, you have to keep pressing. No matter what's gonna push you to want to quit, you have to keep persevering. No matter how many people you lose along the journey, you have to keep pressing. No matter how many people dog you out or talk badly about you or make you feel like you're less than a penny, you have to keep pressing. Because you know what? At the end of the day, a lot of the times, that's those people's jobs. That's what they're in place to do. It's a test. It's a test along the journey to make sure that you've conquered that hurdle. You've conquered that obstacle. And then guess what? You gain a little bit of strength. Guess what? Your muscle starts get a little bigger. Guess what? Them thighs start toning up and you can keep running. Guess what? You can keep jumping. You can keep hitting the weights and you get stronger and you get stronger. So that way, when you come up on that $1 million that you're going to get, and then you turn around and you lose it because you made a mistake, you're ready to get more. You're ready to keep going. You know what? I lost that, but I learned from it. See, we entrepreneurs, right? So that's our jobs. That's what we do. Figure out how we're going to get the money. Figure out how we're going to make something happen. Figure out what we need to do to change our situation. We don't just sit in it waiting for somebody to give us something. We don't just sit in it saying, man, I just wish I could. Look, stop going to sleep dreaming about what's going to happen, dreaming about your dreams, and actually take action and make them happen. Bring them to fruition. Don't just go to sleep dreaming about it. It's time to get up and take that action and learn. Stop being afraid. See, they teach us in school. They teach us to be afraid to ask the wrong questions. They teach us to be afraid to make a mistake. But that's the point. You don't learn unless you make those mistakes. You don't learn from anything unless you continue to press forward. You don't learn unless you continue to go through things. That's the whole purpose of the journey. And I know my journey, I can't speak for everybody else's, but man, I'm seeing growth. And not just in my business, because my business is great, but at the end of the me being who I'm supposed to be as a person, me seeing myself and loving myself the way that God does. Me being who I'm supposed to be and shining the light that He wants me to shine to help other people. That's the point. That's the purpose of it all. It's not to be selfish and sit here on my behind and act like there's nobody else out here hurting. And act like there's nobody else out here that needs my guidance. And act like He didn't pour inside of me to give to other people. Y'all, those blessings, when they come, they always come through others. They don't just fall in your lap out of thin air like a Louis bag falling on the ground. Guys, it's literally other people that He puts in place to help you and guide you along the way. And me personally, that's something that I have found in my team. Shout out to you, Team Legacy. And my mentors. I see one of them on here. Mr. Toby Price, shout out to you. Shout out to my other mentor, Miss Chantrell Sweetest Hope. I told you to follow her because she will be doing lives all month long. Seriously, y'all. It takes, like they say it all the time, it takes a village to raise children and all of that. Not just one person. That's the same thing with any journey you go on. So don't ever think and believe that times are hard or you're rocking on a journey and you're alone. You're never alone. And it's not because of God's grace and all those things. It's because He's putting people in place that are there at every obstacle you encounter and you endure and you go through to help pick you up and keep you going. You're not created to fail. You're created to conquer. So let's conquer this thing, y'all. It's 2020. We making big boss moves. Like, Mom, I have 4 little ones. And again, I go through things just like everybody else goes through things. Somebody's always going through something. But the point is, persevere. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your dreams. Figure out how to make it happen. Figure out how to bring it to fruition. Because it's put in place inside of you for a reason. So make it happen. Straight up. Get rid of the excuses. I had someone tell me they can't do a live because their kids are crazy. Let me tell you something. Look, one of them just walked in right now and got no business being in the bathroom. No business. But he in here. Guys, if I can do this, you can do this. If you have a dream in your heart, if you have something placed inside of you, make it happen. Y'all, that's what I'm doing. I locked arms with my mentor, Jeff Cooper, because I see you on here, baby. What's up, boss? I locked arms with my mentor, and I just decided, enough was enough. I said, I'm going to learn from greatness. I'm going to learn from somebody who's already doing it. I'm going to learn from somebody who's making money online. I'm going to learn from a seven-figure earner. You can learn from a seven-figure earner. If I can learn how to bring the greatness up out of me, then you can too. Because we all have it inside of us. We all have something to offer the world. Because that's what we're here for. If you're still walking around, living, breathing, then you have something to offer the world. Y'all, because realize and recognize and appreciate your life. Because so many people didn't make it to 2020. So many people kicked the bucket right before the new year started. Man, I was hearing the stories on the news. Hell, I know for myself firsthand. My baby was 4 months. He didn't live a life. But he lived long enough to teach me a lesson. The lesson was for me. Oh, boy, no. Stop. See, you tripping. The lesson was for me. So recognize in your life. You may go through it for years and years and years and years. But as long as you're experiencing the growth from it and you're learning what you need to learn, baby, you can make anything possible. You can make anything happen. And when I tell you, man, I never in my life thought that I would be a person teaching people about finances. I never thought that because I didn't know anything about it myself. But when I sat down and I started applying myself and I started reading and I started learning, I started realizing, man, I have something inside of me that people need to hear. People need to know about. People need to learn so that they can make their lives better and change their lives. I've always had a vision to help communities, especially my own communities, places that I came from. I said, this is something that people need to know. And that's what I'm going to be sharing for this month. I'm going to be sharing and helping as many people as possible change their lives, that want to change their life. Make moves, boss moves, that want to make boss moves. This isn't for the weak-hearted. This isn't for the people that just decide they think they want to try something. This isn't for people that want to try. This is for people that want to go get it. This is for people that want to truly make a change. This is for people that say, you know what? I know I need to learn something. And if you can do it, I know you can do it, T. I know I can do it. Because, guys, I'm an ordinary person. I'm just like you. Yeah, I went to college, but guess what? I went to college, and guess what? That didn't bring me any money. What did that do for me? That didn't do anything. I'm sitting around on paper looking good with a bachelor's degree. So what? With certificates and masters. So what? What does that mean if I don't have the bank account to match it? It means nothing because it's all designed to hold us back. It's all designed to tell us what we can't do. It's all designed to try to keep us from being the owners and the bosses that we were created to be. And I'm here to tell you, even if you don't think you a boss, stop, baby. You a boss. You're a boss. You're a leader. You're a leader. If you never thought you could be, I don't care, your mama told you never were and you couldn't be, you're a leader and you're a boss. Sometimes you just have to learn how to do it. And if you're willing to learn how to do it and how to make it happen and how to lead and to be a great one, I'm talking to you. This is for you. Look. Say Happy New Year, baby. But y'all, look, I didn't want to be on here too long, taking up a whole bunch of time. We're still celebrating and everything and enjoying our time. But I couldn't let the day go by. It's late. We've been running around all day. I couldn't let the day go by without coming on here and saying something to y'all. Something. Because I have a whole lot of new friends. And I just realized, like, I woke up this AM and was just like, I feel totally different. Not because you know, a lot of people are like, oh, new year, new me. Man, fuck all that. I'm still the same person. I just have worked on a lot of things towards the end of last year that has actually prepared me and propelled me into this year. That's it. I'm still the same old me. I'm just going to be a lot more blunt. But only to push people into their greatness. Because I decided that, or actually a mentor of mine told me that I have a gift. So instead of me just sitting on it, why not help realize who they are and realize their greatness? Because you are that great. You can be an owner. You can run a business. You can talk about finances. You can talk about health, anything you want. Anything you want. And to be honest, I didn't think that I could until I met amazing people, beautiful people, locked on with mentors, locked on with people that wanted to pour into me. Greatness. I feel about all of y'all. So I want to just thank some more people because I know I shouted out my mentor, Toby. I shouted out Jeff, York. What up, big bro? Kev, Renee, thank you, bro, for tuning in. Dancer Diaz, Nicole, Nate, shout out to you because you're always being an amazing encouragement to me. What's up? New Year. Shout out to you for always being an encouragement. Nicole, my sis, thank you. Faye, my sis, thank you for tuning in. Jacqueline, love you so much. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Miss Lady, because, man, that's a woman, too, right there that has seen a lot of growth. I know it. Whether she says it, you know, on a live or not, I know that you've experienced a lot of growth, Jacqueline. And I'm right there rocking with you. You too, Miss DeAdrian. Yes, my sis. Kenny White, my brother, that has always been there. That's like, I call him my day one, day two, week one, whatever it is. He's been there. He's one of the first people that I met, you know, on this journey, this online journey. Shout out to Miss Kimitho. Hey, love. Thank you so much for tuning in, my sister. You always bring that Sunday special for me. I love those pictures. Shout out to Amber Johnson. Duncan Andrews. Layla, really? Y'all, my kids, see, they trying to take over the live. They busting in. Shout out to Miss Femme Evans. She has a dope clothing line. She's doing amazing things, y'all. Check her out. Shout out to David Bird, Dora Rayo, Lucretia. Boom, I got you, sis. Because, guys, look, at the end of the day, I never thought I would have anybody come to me and say, can I hold you accountable? Will I be your accountable? Would I be your accountability partner? I've never had that. I need that. I feel like I need somebody to hold me accountable. But at the same token, with me holding others accountable, that makes me want to stand up and hold myself even more accountable. Because I'm one of those people, I'm really hard on myself. So I don't need anybody else to yell at me or tell me what I'm not doing right. But at the same time, we all do. You just have to be able to take it. Because at the end of the day, your feelings, because this is business. But it's business not to hurt you or harm you. It's business to make you better. It's business business so you can have growth. It's business so you can grow as a person. So at the end of the day, it's even more than just business. It's about you growing yourself to reach heights that you never thought you could reach. To make money, stacks that you never thought you could make. To get to a level and a point in your life that you never thought you could reach. Because guess what? You can. And I'm a living, breathing, walking, talking example of that. I'm not where I want to be. But baby, I'm on the road and I'm on the journey and I'm on the trail to get there. And watch. You can sit back and watch me if you want to. You can sit back and keep peeking through the window, asking me questions. How you get there? What's next? What you do? You can keep doing that, or you can jump on the journey. Jump on the ride. Get involved. See what's going on. See how you can change your life. Or you can keep watching. It's up to you. It's your choice. Everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. But it's up to you to choose and decide what you want to do. How you want to live your life. That you only get one. You only get one as the person you are. You only get one as Angela Jones. I see you, sis. Thanks for tuning in. You only get one as Loretta Ward. You only get one as York Parrish. You only get one as Chantrell Hope. You only get one as Kenneth Adams. Thanks for tuning in. You only get one as Virgie. You only get one as Jassay. Only one. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You're going to keep sitting back, dreaming, wondering, hoping, wishing, or you're going to stand up and boss up and make something really happen for yourself? Really? You going to smack me on the live? Oh, he said yes too. But seriously, are you going to keep sitting back, hoping, wishing, wondering how you're going to change your life? Or are you going to actually step up and do it and make it happen? Because there are ways to make it happen. You just have to be willing to get up out of yourself and grow as a person to get where. Nothing ever happens in a comfort zone. Yes, like I said before, it's not a straight line. You have to be willing to take yourself to the next level and lock arms with people that can get you there. Lock arms with people that can teach you how to be more and how to be better. And that's all I got, folks. Y'all. Oh, the live. I love y'all so much. Man, you know what? This month is still going to be one of those months that I'm like, man, hurt. But at the same time, I see so many amazing things happening that I don't have any other choice but to still praise and to still be thankful for every little thing that I have that's around me, man. I still don't have any choice but to say, man, look at this growth. I still don't have any choice but to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father, for the things that you have instilled in me and that you are moving and making things happen in my life. Even with all the negative that's around, even with all the things that aren't perfect, because it ain't perfect. But even with all of that, I don't have any choice but to get on my knees and say thank you. Because I could be so many different places. I could be in a mental institution. I could have my children taken away. I could have a lot of things that could have happened to me. I could be dead. I could be 6 feet under. But I'm still here. So I have a purpose. And I can't be selfish, wallowing in my sadness when there are people out here in this world that are waiting to lock arms with someone that is true and genuine and a boss that has been taught and has the power of the word and has what God has instilled in me to provide to other people. I don't have a choice but to rise up and do what I've been ordained and taught to do. I don't have a choice. Time out for the selfish behavior. Because at the end of the day, everything I've gone through was just a test. And it's brought me to my testament and my testimony that I have now. So that's how I choose to look at life. It's your choice. How are you going to look at your life? How are you going to deal with everything that goes on? Are you going to fold up like a book? What? Are you going to fold up like paper? Are you going to fold up like a paper plane? Or are you going to stand up and boss up? Like my big bro Joseph Hudson always says, you can either boss up or get bossed around. Which one is it going to be? That's up to you. That's up to you. It's time for you to start thinking with your mind, opening up some books, listening to some Robert Kiyosaki or whoever it is that floats your boat, and to want more. It's time to let go of that fake education that they tried to place on us and tell us what we had to do and study in school. Guys, there's a reason. God, look, I'm telling you this because I was a teacher. I used to teach. And when I think about it, I wasn't a teacher for no reason. That was me going through a journey to put me right where I'm at right now. That's why I don't have a problem with people anything. I was a teacher, but I know the government has their own intentions, and what they teach us to teach other people is for a reason. So I'm not getting on here to talk about the government and all that, but I'm just dropping a little knowledge on you, a couple of nuggets, a couple of them, to say, guys, it's time. It's a new year. It's a bump a new year. It's a new decade, bruh. 10 years aside, it's time to make room for all that we went through, to make room for this new 10 years that's here, that's before us, that's changing our lives and the lives of everybody around us that's in our circle, that's choosing to lock arms. The time is now. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your family. Stop playing with people around you and boss up. Because the only way, and I'm speaking this because I didn't know it before, but guess what? I know it now. The only way to truly boss up is to own and to have your own. To put your name on something. Not to sit around making other people's dreams come true. And I'm not saying, yes, I'm in an opportunity. This opportunity isn't just my life. This is my vehicle to take me and produce things for me, to take me to where I want to be and what my true goal and ultimate like trophy really is. This is my vehicle. Entrepreneurship, business, me being a boss, me owning things. This is my true vehicle. That's going to take me to a whole nother level and new heights that I never thought I could reach. New heights that I was wondering, how am I going to get there? I would sit up and say, if only I had, man, bump that. Bump the if onlys. It's time out for the if onlys. It's time to stand up and say, this is how it's going to get done. This is how I'm going to make it happen. This is how we're going to maneuver this thing. I'm going to learn. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to do it like this. It all starts up here, y'all. It all starts up here. Woo! In the heart and up here. So, again, I know I already said that's all I got, but I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And I just wanted to come on here. Shout out to you, Chantrell, again. I want to see you on the live tomorrow. Yes, I'm calling you out. Whoop, whoop. That means you have to get on. So, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And I want to give one more really, really big shout out to my team, man. Mama. Team Legacy. Mama. Like, I want to say it out loud, like publicly, not just on like a team call. Because I know I didn't get on the call and I didn't say anything. I couldn't say anything at the time. But I want to publicly say that I love y'all. I would not be, and I don't have a problem saying this, y'all. I don't forget where I come from. I will always remain an humble person. I would not be where I am right now if team. You can't get where you want to be if you people that are going to help motivate you and propel you to where you're going. You can't do it by yourself. We're not meant to do anything by ourselves. We're not. We're just not. If you don't believe that, and you're a Bible believer, Adam went by himself. We're not meant to move alone. Yes, you can. Yes, you can be what you want to be by yourself. But I'm telling you, you're going to move and groove a lot easier, a lot better when you lock arms with a team, especially a positive one that's going to continue to pour into you. So I want to say publicly, because I couldn't say it on our team call, last team call of 2019, I love y'all, Team Legacy. I wouldn't be where I am without y'all. Without y'all, I couldn't be. Because I didn't even realize me. I didn't even notice my own potential. I didn't even notice you better not eat that soap. Put that soap down. See, they rolling. I didn't even realize what all was inside of me until I got with my team. I wouldn't even be in this amazing opportunity if Jeff had never introduced it to me. So I'm going to always say thank you to y'all. Bro, stop eating soap mouth. You might as well have a potty mouth and be cursing and stuff. You want to eat soap? Come on now. Man, my kids be wilding. But at the end of the day, I just wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for my team. I can't move and just move forward without y'all. And so I just want to publicly say thank you. Thank you to the whole Team Legacy. Thank you to Jeff Cooper. Thank you to Angela Jones. Thank you to Chantrell Hope. Thank you to Toby Price. I know you're on a different team, but bro, like, y'all pour into me. And I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who has recognized or realized that I had greatness in me to give to other people. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I would still be crying in a corner, hurt behind the past. And now guess what? It's time to move forward. So with that being said, y'all, woo, all the emotional stuff out the way, I love y'all. I want the best for you. Y'all, come on. I want the best for you. And I always want you to continue to persevere and move forward. Don't let anybody try to stop you from the greatness that you have inside of you. Don't let anybody ever try to tell you what you can't do, because you can do anything. It is your choice. You are in control of your life. Whether y'all want to play with the toilet, you are in control of your life. Hey, cousin. I see you, Kyla. Thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year, love. You are in control of your life. You are in control of everything. And a lot of people try to sit back and act like, you know, they don't have any control. God is in control. Yes, God is in control, but he gave you the mind to control what you want and to make your life what you want to make it. So I love y'all. With that being said, make your life, make this year, make this decade great. It's your choice. Remember, my inbox is always open. It's time to make 2020, the next decade, the next month, all of that, the next year, an amazing one. And it's time, look, at the end of the day, y'all, for you to become a boss and to boss up and to own something. Not just a store, not just, it's time for you to own your own. It's time for you to make boss moves and to make some moves for your family. It's time for you to straight up have a business that you can leave for children, for communities, to change lives. So I see you, Virgie. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Twila. Thank you for tuning in, Polo. Thank you for tuning in, Lucretia, again. Man, thank y'all so much for all the love. If I miss anybody, I'm not trying to miss you, but my son's trying to eat soap. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, A.G. Edwards, for tuning in. Angela Jones again. I don't want to miss anybody. Man, this dude is really trying to go in on this soap. Just to all of the Team Legacy, I see y'all on here, and all of my other followers and supporters, man. Shauna, thank you for tuning in. I really, 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 really appreciate all of y'all, because I have people that I had never met before, you know, and they inboxed me some really, really, really nice things. And again, I never knew that I was doing anything to impact people. Guys, you never know you. I just jump on here. I just jump on here just to do. Oh, really? I just jump on here because I know that there's a okay, baby. Everybody doesn't have to know that. Yeah, you don't. Everybody don't need to know. I know. Hey, Javon, thank you for tuning in. You know, you never know who's watching. I jump on here when I have a word on my heart, or I feel like I feel like there's something that needs to be said, y'all. Hey, Will, thank you for tuning in, because you never know who you're going to encourage along the way and who's really going to be watching. Don't do it for the views. Don't do it for the ratings. Do it because something is laid on your heart to say. Do it because, you know, you're being obedient to the word. Do it because you never know whose life you're going to impact and help change. Do it for those reasons. Don't do it out of selfishness or because you want love or you need love or you need somebody to be on your live. Who cares about all that? It's time out for selfishness. It's time to show love and give love to other people and to actually stand up, be a boss, and help other people change their lives. Okay, let me end this because they gonna keep wilding. Really? Oh no. I'm telling y'all, if I can do this, y'all, you can do this. Man, boy, get out of the toilet. I never thought that I'd be able to have a home-based business with kids running around. With kids running around and still have it be successful. I never thought that. Because they always say, stop! They always say you have to talk on the phone and you need peace and quiet. Guys, don't make that your excuse. Because that's all it is. You can find a way around everything. If you want to make something happen for yourself and you want to make something possible, you want a new Mercedes, you want whatever it is, you want to be a homeowner, that's possible. Eliminate the excuses. Stop listening to what somebody else says that you can or can't do. That's what it is. Eliminate the excuses. And I'm going to end on that note. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking all night. Hey, Liam, thank you for tuning in. T-Money in the building. I appreciate you. Stop. Y'all, if y'all can see what these little ones are doing over here, y'all. I'm not even going to embarrass. Stop. All right, let me get off of here because they wilding. But I love y'all again, y'all. I want the best for you. Mama, and remember, my inbox is always open. Always. I love you, love you, love you. Y'all boss up. It's about time. Show love to somebody. Give love to somebody. That's the only way we're going to heal this earth and heal other people is to let them know that we're here for them, y'all. So if you haven't done it today, let somebody know. Give them a kind word, a hug, a smile. Just give love, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. I'm going to tune in. I'm going to check y'all tomorrow. Enjoy your New Year's. Celebrate. Pour up some wine. Whatever you do. I'm a mom, so of course I drink wine. Whatever you do, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Gosh, they tripping. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the little things, y'all. Appreciate the little things. All right. Love y'all. Mwah.